And that's a good point. I mean, you mentioned, you don't rock with Waka Flocka or Soldier Boy, but you still have a respect for their artistry. Like you
Yeah,
understand, the struggle. And I mean, you talk about a lot about the struggle that you've gone through, growing up in New York City, in your music and in spoken word. So I mean, I think that's a good look for somebody, who's still humble enough to understand that they don't appreciate, or not, I don't want to use the word appreciate, that they don't like a certain type of music, but they can still appreciate an artist
yeah.
for their hard work. So big up to you on that. um One last question about the music industry. What are your thoughts now on the current state of the music industry? I know a lot of people uh feel like the industry, they back certain artists, but when people really are trying to get out there, not the disposable music or whatever. Uh, how do you feel that the music industry is treating artists who are really trying to do their thing right now?
Uh, it seems to me that it's the kind of industry that, you know, very few people get very. I mean, you have to be very talented. And you have to be very lucky. Um, the machines, like the big machines that really push artists forward. It's almost like, it seems to me almost like they kind of pick and choose and make deals with who they're gonna blow up next and who they're gonna put their full 100% marketing campaign behind. So to me, like, you know, like you turn the radio on, you hear Drake 80% of the time,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear Cudi like 20% of the time. You'll hear Cudi on the radio, but you won't hear him as much as Drake,
Right.
you know, or Wayne, or Jay, you know, or even Kanye. Like, there's certain people that get a lot of push on the radio, and it seems, you know, it seems to me, as far as that, and also publicity, it's like a combination of things. It's how I'm looking at it, you know. It seems like it's a combination of things, you know. Um, people writing about what they like on the internet, which is great. But it's also, again, there's these marketing machines behind certain artists, and but there's also, sometimes you're just your own swagger and your own appeal can just carry you, and you can create your own movement, really with your own fan base and your own, you're just your own artistic direction and your own movement, if you will. Because I know this cat's like Currency, right? He got an album out called Pilot Talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I don't know how well that album did, but I mean, I heard it's got pretty good reviews and he's doing his thing. And I don't see him as much as I do the other artists, like on Double XL or whatever.
Right.
But he's really well respected. He's doing his thing, so it's different for everybody. But I think only a chosen few get that push. And if people like you and you have that push from the marketing machine, then it could be real crazy.
All right, man. Well, listen, I hope that you eventually get that push because I think you really deserve it. I
Thanks,
think people
man.
should really know who you are. And if people don't know who you are, I think, as a fan of music myself, I think, the little, I guess, platform that I have here on college radio is something that I look forward to seeing people, strive to really do what they need to do in the business of music, especially when they have the respect for others who are doing the thing as well. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna play a song from your second album, Iambic Moment. Um,
Cool.
and this one is called Guess Who. You want to kind of introduce that real quick?
Oh yeah, I love that joint. That's another. Coincidentally, that's another joint that I was like freestyling to, and it's a Kanye beat. But it's an old Ye beat,
Yeah.
that was on the Scarface album. Um, I wrote that joint, I wrote that joint just to kind of let people know that I'm here. It's kind of like me shouting out to the world and to the industry, like, yo, man, I'm here, and I'm nicer than a lot of these cats that are out here that you're wasting your time with. So, respectfully though, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
I mean, I just know what I've been through. I've been through many battles. I've been through that Apollo audience. So I think I deserve I think I deserve some listeners as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that joint is about. It's like, hey, guess who? I'm here. What's up?
Guess who's Bizak? That was your boy Oveous Maximus right here on WNYO. Iambic Moment is the name of that album. And
yes, sir.
We got about 5 minutes left here. And first of all, I really, really, really want to say thank you for calling in, man. Really cool that you did that. I know we hung out last week. We had dinner at Azteca, man. How'd you feel about that food, man?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Azteca, man. That food was crazy. I'm gonna have to come back up there just for the food, man. It's that crazy, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to have a party up there.
Definitely. I know you said you'll be back in the Syracuse area next semester around end of March, April. So we'd love to have you come back up here and hang out with us, chill with us, and hopefully come back up and do some more performances, man.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. Always, man. Yeah, always be down. I'm always down, man. Y'all were awesome, man, for real.
So, lastly, what's up next for Oveous Maximus? Like, how what's on your agenda for the rest of the week, and what you got coming up?
Well, I'm doing a performance at the University of Pennsylvania Thursday. I'm working on a bunch of stuff, man. I'm working on just a few projects, man, and all this stuff will come to light soon. I mean, if y'all want to know more, like, you can reach me at OVEOUS. You can just Google that. The Twitter is at Oveous, OVEOUS. The Facebook is all that. You can find me up through OVEOUS. So my first name. So yeah, man. Just got a lot of stuff going on, man. But yeah, just tune in and you'll see, man.
All right. Now, what's the site where you can download your free music again?
The music, you can go to oveous.bandcamp.com. So OVEOUS. You can find, if you Google my name, you'll find that. You'll find my blog, and it's all connected. They're all interconnected with each other.
All right, man. So first of all, I just want to say thank you again. We have Maggie in the building. She came to check you out. So shout out to her.
Shout out to Maggie. Shout out to Howard, and shout out to the president of SUNY Oswego, who was really, really cool, man. Like, all of them, y'all was all real cool, man. Like, I really appreciated it. I couldn't believe I was keynote speaker. I was bugging out with that. I was like, I'm keynote speaker? Dang.
So man, cool. You're on your way, man. You're on your way.
All
right, so this last song I'm going to play, this is the latest single. Actually, no, before we do that, we got a couple minutes.
You want to spit something live?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. I'm going to just go in, man. This is something new. What's about to happen in a few minutes is beyond my comprehension, beyond sanction, beyond time, beyond sanction, beyond anything my foremothers have mentioned. This is me blacking out in the light, despite the courage that fell into the seas of the Hudson rivers. I deliver in the name of spirits. Even when the infinite is trying to convince me that it's all in my mind, I just want to shine for a kid who never saw how broad his ways were in the daylight. I paid righteous rules. No parchment alone from a university could act as a tool. Took a loan on life, started acting a fool now. Everything that's on my mind is worth a billion pools, but it's still not an ocean, not an option for you to question my authority. To end this academic metaphor, I would tell you that it would take a lot of honor before you could ever join my sorority. My mind is priceless, like mangoes from my aunt's trees. That was personal. I'm not expecting you to get it, only respecting your ears for allowing me to go through the gates. God and I are constantly in debate. She keeps me on my toes while the mental lobe explodes with a fragment of genius. It's all in my mind. I don't have to show you all the scars that make me beautiful. My body is just a canvas that I cannot illustrate the ways of nature. I speak in my own tongue, but the fresh mints invite you. The nature is blooming through my lungs. My life was meant to be in screaming motion. When the next generation listens to this with a bottle of potion, I will hope that the decryption was worth every second and every notion that I conducted in my symphony of my life orchestra. What? No violin necessary. You flirt with Jesus like I flirt with Mary. While Adam and Eve are still eating apples, somehow I was born in the Big Apple. You can say the ironworms were in my destiny, number one train, but you can catch me through the soul of the tunnel. I can see you scratching your head like a deer in the headlights. Do the right thing, Spike Lee set off the alarm just right. Just do it in the name of wingspans while I expand beyond the wing. Man, what up?
Dope, man. That was dope. So you guys heard it here first, right here. Oveous. What was the name of that, Oveous?
Right now, I'm just calling it. It's all in my mind, and I'm probably gonna put this in my third album. Trying to work that into the third album and make some music to that. Yeah.
So man, thank you for blessing us with that. You guys heard it here first, right here on WNYO 88.9 FM, your station for music now. I don't know if you noticed, but when you were talking about, there was a part you were talking, and it was sirens in the background, and kind of added a nice little ambiance to that, man.
Oh, word? Because I live across the street from the project. That's why. That's probably dope. Why.
But yeah, so I know this is our time, but you want to introduce this last song, your latest single?
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead.
Yo, Q, thank you for having me.
No
doubt. This is Goodbye Summer, Hello Fall, and this song is about embracing changes in your life. Enjoy it. I love y'all. Peace, man. Oveous.